When I do an input, it is a string. Now I need to save it as an integer. How do I save it as an integer? Can I say, first of all, I will just say the same thing as I gave it before. Okay, if I want to go to a before command from idle, if I want to just go to an earlier command, instead of typing the entire thing out, I can press Alt P, Alt plus P, that is going to give you the previous value. Okay, and this particular input, now when I save it to num, it is going to be saved as a string, but I want to save it as an integer, which means this entire string, which this particular thing needs to be converted into an integer. So I'm going to call the integer function, which is going to pass this inner function as a parameter. Do you understand? What is the inner function going to do? The inner function is going to ask the user to enter some value, and the value is going to be returned as a string. Okay, and after returning the value, whatever is the string value, I'm going to convert it into an integer using the int function, and then I'm going to return that, and that number is going to be stored in num. So now if I say an enter, and if I say 5 and I say enter, now if I say num, it is 5, and if I say type of num, it says class int, and now if I say num into 10, it will tell me 50. Hope you are with me. So that means every time you input something from the user, if it is a number that you want to, if it is a number, you need to convert it into an integer. What if, sir, I want to take a floating point number from the user? I don't want to take just an integer. I want to take something which is floating. How do I do that? Is there a function? Is there a built-in function for it? Yes, go to the documentation. Okay, built-in functions, back again. In the built-in functions, is there a function over here which says I can convert it into an float? Is there a function? Yes, there is a function called as float here. Can you have a look here? Yes, there is a function float. So if you click on float, it says it returns a floating point number constructed from a number or a string x. So can I say, okay, so now I'm going to just do an Alt P. Okay, I got this. Okay, now I'm going to tell the user to enter, but I know he's going to enter a floating point value. Say, for example, he may be entering the temperature of that particular place. Okay, or something like that. He may be entering, in IoT, he may be entering, say, for example, temperature at which the fridge should cut off, or the AC should cut off, or something like that. So if that is the case, it's going to be a floating point value. Then the user is going to enter that. So I need to accept it as a floating point value. When I accept it as a floating point value, and if I say 335.25, and when I say enter, now when I say num, it says, oh, 35.25. Type of num, it says class float. Hope you are with me up till here. Okay, so this is how you take an input from a user, and after taking an input from a user, you are able to manipulate that particular type of the user and do a particular task. Okay, now coming to my program, the program which I was executing out here. Okay, so over here I need to take two inputs from the user. What are the two inputs? I need to say input. I need to tell him input. Can you enter? I'll tell him enter, enter the first number, and then give him some space so that he can it's seen in a good way. But of course this input is going to return as a string, which I need to convert it into an integer. I'll convert it into an integer, and then I will save it in a variable. Let me say a, and then I say input. I'll tell him again input, enter the second number, but this input will again return to me what? It is going to return a string for me, which I need to convert it back again. Okay, I'm just going to convert it back again into an integer. So I need to convert it into an integer, calling the integer function for the entire thing. Is that clear? So now I take from the user a, b, and I'm going to print a, comma b, comma a plus b, comma a minus b. Yes, I need to print a couple of these things out. Is that clear? Okay, so if I have to do that, of course, I'm going to run this out. I say F5, source must be saved. Okay to save. Yes, I'm saving it out. Enter the first number. It tells me enter the first number, 7. And then I say 5, and then I say enter. Okay, it returns to me 7, and then 5, and then 12, and then 2. No, sir, but I don't like this particular way it is being displayed. I want it to be displayed with a particular, I want it to be displayed with with some sort of, I need to give it in some double quotes or something like that. I wanted something like that. How do I do it? How will I display it in that particular manner? Yes, I can do it. Print gives you that option. Print says over here, print says if you want to print A, you can just write before it. Before it, you can say the value of A, or the first number is. You can just say the first number is, and then put a comma. Put a comma. Okay. After is, if you want, you can put a colon. So the first number, and then you say, after that you can say print. Okay, print the second number, and then I say this is B, and then I say print. I can just say addition is, can I say this is C, and then I say print subtraction is A plus B, A minus B, and then you have, let's say, multiplication. Can I say multiplication is going to be A multiplied by B, and I'll say print division is A divided by B, and then I say print floor division is A divided by B, and then I say print, and then I say modulus or remainder. Can I say remainder slash modulus is, what is modulus? Can I say remainder slash modulus, what is it? Okay, can I say it is A modulus B, and then I say print, and then I say remainder. So your first number, second number, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division, and we have remaining is the exponential arithmetic, and I can say that is A raised to B, A raised to B. So you have all the arithmetic arithmetic operators in one window. Okay, so and then I say F5, I am running the program, and then again the first number I'm going to say, let's say I'm going to say this time I'm going to say 9, and the second number I'm going to say is 2. So the first number, second number, addition of two numbers, 9 plus 2 is 11, subtraction is 7, multiplication is 18, division is 4.5, floor division is 4, remainder or modulus is 1. Okay, and you have the exponential, that is 9 square, that is 81. Okay, hope you are with me up till now for learning how Python is used for arithmetic operations, which we are going to use extensively as we go ahead. Of course, as we let's also understand a few things. We need to learn about functions and also its applications. So we are going to create a few functions in the next video. We're going to learn how to create your own functions, and after creating your own functions, you're going to write a few programs using arithmetic operators. So you will be well versed with them as we proceed into IoT. Hope you are with me up till now. Happy learning.